Tell me a little bit about Harold's Grill, which was located right next to Alfieri's.
It was probably the biggest hangout for McNicholas people in the
Right.
whole world, especially on Friday nights. Because back in those days, you couldn't eat meat on Friday. So
This was the older McNicholas kids, the
Right.
ones that were past 18. The graduates mostly.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'd go in there, and you could enjoy a nice draft beer, and everybody would sit there and they'd wait until 12 o'clock. And at 12 o'clock midnight, on the button,
Order three ways.
everybody ordered a three-way in the whole place, and there was a waitress named Gretch, and Gretch would just start passing out three-ways. Yeah, well, every booth was just filled with guys from McNicholas, and they'd just sit there and chow down on three-ways at 12 o'clock. I don't know what they felt like in the morning, but
I felt pretty good. It
I
didn't
always
bother
felt
me
pretty
then.
good, too.
I couldn't do that now.
But
Yeah.
and also another thing about they had back in those days, they opened up the basement and put a small bar down there, and all of the guys in Mount Washington joined a club called the Flagoneers, and they would meet down there. The Flagoneers would just sit there and drink draft beer and have a ball.
Matter of fact, my
They were doing all that.
my sock shower before I was married was down there.
We held it down in
Bachelor.
Harold's
It's a
basement.
bachelor party is
Yeah.
what they call it a sock shower then. It's a bachelor party. But I didn't know it was what was happening. They conned me into going up there to pick up some, he did. We were over his house. Went down there to get some beer, and here all my relatives were down there in the basement there. So,
We had Harold's was a great place.
Yes, it
was
was.
a really great place.
they had the bar in the back room, and it was a restaurant out in the front. And we all sat in the restaurant part when we were, when all the kids would go in there on a Friday night. We took over the whole restaurant. I mean, that was it. And Marie Dahlhover, which was the owner's wife later, she used to take the best of care of us. I mean, she just enjoyed every minute of us being in there, So,
But before Marie, before the Dahlhovers had it, Barney had it. I can't remember Barney's last name, and he had bought it from Harold, I guess.
yeah.
But Barney was the one I knew best, and he was a super guy. I mean, he used to come over and buy chocolate covered cherries, boxes of them, and he'd have them open on the bar. And those guys would be drinking beer and eating chocolate covered cherries and hard boiled eggs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I mean, but it was quite the place.